Hello everyone, my name is AuldDragon. Welcome to my first Let's Play. The game I'm going to play is Pool of Radiance. It's one of my favorite old games. I think these Gold Box games and the Sierra Adventure games basically were my computer gaming life back in the 80s and 90s. As you see, it's a Advanced Dungeons & Dragons First Edition game. And here we find the very first copy protection. The game came with a translation wheel. You match up two symbols and you get a letter if you need to translate text. But it also has a path, and you follow that path to get a 6-letter word, and that word is the code to start the game. And what you're about to see is not the code. I discovered that the game saves those codes in plain text. I hacked that out so fast. I hated that stupid wheel. Anyway, here's the main menu. Creating new character, add character to party, load saved game, exit to DOS. Go ahead and create a new character. You have your standard races. Oddly enough, it's first edition, but doesn't have half-orc. Oh well, not that big a deal. Anyway, I'm going to go with a human for reasons I'll go into in a moment. Male and fighter. You see that it also doesn't have ranger, paladin, any of the other subclasses. I don't know why. They clearly planned to implement them. You can modify your save games and change the byte for your class, and if you load the game back up, it'll actually display ranger, paladin, druid, monk, but they don't do anything, unfortunately. So I'm going to go with lawful good because it's fast. Now, a couple points to make. If you're going to play through just Pool of Radiance, you can basically choose any race you want. If you're going to transfer them to the later games, you pretty much want to play a human. Most of the other races have very low level limits. Like dwarves can max out at 5th level. No, I'm sorry, 9th. 9th level for fighter. What is that? And God forbid you decide to play a halfling fighter. You can max out at 6th level, which I think is even lower than the maximum level in this game for fighters. It's either 6 or 8. I know it's 6 for wizards, but anyway. So, yeah, if you're going to transfer them, play a human, unless they're a thief or a multi-class thief. All races have unlimited advancement in thief, so I usually choose either just a plain old thief or something like a fighter mage thief, just to get some extra abilities on the thief. And thieves advance in level so fast that later it doesn't hold them back too much. Anyway, here we are at the character generation screen. You can either keep this character, or if you say no, it'll re-roll the stats. There you go. Now you can modify the stats later, except for the gold. So really the only things to look for here are high gold amount. The fighters max out at 200, so let's see if I can get something close to that. Probably not. It's probably hating me today. Or I'll probably pass it like I tend to do. Get a little... There we go. Get a little click happy on the keyboard. Now, as you see, his stats are pretty bland. In fact, he's make a better wizard than anything else. But, like I said, you can modify him. So, I said yes, character name, just give him test 01, because I'm not going to keep him. Now you can select your character portrait from the lovely gallery of fantastic art that this game has. So cycle through the heads. Yeah, some of these heads are really small. Like that one. It's tiny compared to the others. I'll go with the goofball. On the body. So, bodies are a bit more reasonable until you get to that one. So, I'm keeping it, of course. I usually turn the portraits off because I just really don't like them, and there's no real point. They removed them in all the later games. So, now here you can choose your character icon, your combat icon. I'm sorry. If you've chosen a dwarf, you can make the combat icon small or back to large. And then you can change the parts. You've got a fair number of heads to choose from, male and female, bald, balding, hats, stuff like that. Now each body piece, arms, legs, head, have two colors generally, and those are customizable. But if you look at some of these heads, like this head, the only thing that changes on this head is the face color. Hair color does nothing. I don't know why, but there you have it. So, yeah, same thing with this hat, skull cap type thing. It doesn't change. So keep that, and then weapon. You got a wide variety of maces and flails and a few other weapons. So I'm going to find something with a shield. Something like a mace with a shield. No. Well, as you can see, some of these, you got your mages here. Some of the weapons, again, the colors don't change. I don't know why. Like this staff. It's black. It's period. You can't do anything about it. Let's go with that. Okay. So, and then you can change your colors. You can change the weapon color. Not sure if you can see that, but it's changing. And then body. You got two tones again. Hair. I don't think that. Yeah, it doesn't do anything on this head. And then color 2, you can change your face. If you want a really pale guy, vampire maybe. Ashen gray, or a zombie. You change your shield color. Give him a nice silvery shield, suitable for a zombie. But so that's basically what you do. You can make some really wild body colors and combinations. Actually, let me go back to that. Yeah, see, like bright blue hair. I'm pretty boring and bland in the way that I make them. I'm just keeping it this because it's a sample. Yeah, that's fine. I know a lot of people who play this make some really funky combinations, but like I said, I'm boring and bland that way. You'll see when I get into first combat. Anyway, let's add him to a party, and now you have more options, including modify. Here you go. You can max out your strength there, all the way up to 1800. And again, if they're female, it would max out at 1850. If they're a dwarf male, 1899. It really sucks. It's kind of a shame, but like I said, you can maximize everything. And again, in most of the later games, it makes no difference if you max out the stats, but in this game it does, and I'll go through that in a little bit. So here you see you can max them out. I think the idea behind it was that you could take your favorite character, Joe the Barbarian, from your pencil and paper game, and play him through Pool of Radiance if you wanted. I'm pretty sure pretty much everyone just maxed out the stats. Anyway, I'm going to drop this character since I'm not going to use him. Yes, I'm sure. And back to the main menu. I'm actually going to stop it here. I know it's early, but I've got some save games. I'm going to show you examples of what the different stats do. Thank you for listening to my first Let's Play, and I hope you're looking forward to more episodes. I'll see you soon.